Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, peoples. I'm sorry, I'm still preparing 15 things. I hope everyone is well. Let's see, who do we have? Rammerspril, Koa, Mutton, European Antkeeper, Thundertube, Clover Snake. Nice to see you again today, Rammerspril. I know we didn't talk a lot, but it was nice to see you today. Hey, Ebola! Do you still have the notice? Yes and no. I'll show you in a second what I mean. Hello, Luca. Do you have Campano's dark color? No. Yes or no? Yes and no. I'll explain in a second, European Antkeeper. First off, the Diversa need water. So, adding another drinker. Do you still have any Lasias? I'm keeping a parasitic Lasias too. I like Fuliginosus and Umbratus. We have Flavus and Niger. Because I would talk in private about them. Okay, well, the thing is, the queen is dead. So we still have the colony, but the queen is dead. And I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with the colony. If I'm going to help them or if I'm going to leave them as is. As you can see, a lot of activity with the Diversa. You need pupa. I don't have any. There's no pupa. The colony is dead. Put them in the fridge. Then I think you mean freezer. Fridge is no use. Damn, looking good. No, there's no brood. Queen is dead. Brood is gone. It's just workers now. So the colony is gone. Sadly, the Renaissance. So they were approximately 4 to 5 years old. And I am making a mess. Nice. Do you know anyone with notice? No, but you could ask in the Discord. Today in Houghton, you could buy many ants. Yes, not the ones that I wanted though. I had a wish list, but I did buy some ants today. You're banned. You're banned? Okay, send me a DM. You're banned from Discord. What did you do? What did you do? Were you a bit naughty? Where is my box? There it is. Ah, you're underage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a challenge. Not much I can help you with on that point. Yes, I bought a new bull ant because sadly the first bull ant is dead. You bought this color from Aesthetic Ants. Cool. Yeah, I had a really good conversation with Marijn today. I actually never spoke to Marijn before directly, only through some emails. So yeah, got to talk a little bit with him. Was a good talk. There's a lot of interesting things we could talk about. So yeah, I texted you on Instagram, but I couldn't send it. Huh? My Instagram should be open, so he's really nice and gives a lot of info. Yeah. No, we had a bit of conversation about copyrights and about the USA and about ant keeping in the Netherlands, and it's not okay. Try Facebook or TikTok. Okay, so did you lose Wolf the Bull? Yeah, I'll show it in a second. Thank you for reminding me, Bola. Thank you. Do you have any colonies from quality ants? Nope, I do not. So you lost both? Yes. Okay, I am gonna cut up some red runners. For the diverser. Cool, my albino red runner. Okay, a lot of chats going on. Do you have you lost both? Yes. Ilias was also in Houghton. Yes, and Stijn from the Ant Merchant was on the stand of Ilias. Which ant species did you buy today? I bought the Polyformis again. I can send you a DM on TikTok too. What's happening? That's weird. I don't know what SIAFU ends mean. Okay. So, putting in a lot of red runners. Aesthetic ants also had the honeypots for sale. Yes, but it's the Polyformis, the ones that I already have, so. Can you show us in the live stream? I'm not gonna show the new ants in the live stream. They have had quite a stressful day. There's no use in stressing them even more. Whoa, these are way more active than I thought. Let's see if we can get a trail going. I can show you something very sad though, Thundertube. Did I have my DMs off? No. Driver or Safari ants? Okay, what's the Latin name, Sabari? Well, you can always email me, European Ant Keeper, info@thecraftingant.com. So, something sad. The dead Poriformis and the dead Clavata. So that sucks. TCA, do you also buy red runners? Yeah, I bought them from Sam. Yeah. You can see the size though. The Clavata was even bigger than the Poriformis. Yeah, it's expensive. So many chats. Whoa. European Ant Keeper, you ordered them from who? Well, yeah. There's not much I can do about it, so if there's something wrong with my setups, I can help you. If you bought something from a shop, this is you need to contact them. That's the thing. Yeah, you need to contact Aesthetic Ants. There's not much I can do for you. How big can a Hapagnatus Venator colony get? Not sure, to be honest. I think a couple of hundred. Maybe somebody else in the chat knows. By the way, guys, we got a trail going. Let's give you a better view on the trail. I messed it up by moving the outworld, but you can see that they found out there's something to eat. Cool. I'm very happy that this week they are way more active. Yeah, good one, Martin. If you do an unboxing, always film it. In this way, you're better insured for dead arrivals, and you can. It's easy to contact the shop. By the way, guys, I went to a reptile exposition today, where there was a couple of other shops, and it was fun. I actually donated some fungus to one guy that had a colony where the fungus was dying. So I actually scooped out a bit of fungus out of the Lundy colony and gave it to the guy, and he was very happy with it. So yes, there are some ants still running around because, well, you're always gonna have some escapees when you make that kind of action. But yeah, it was nice to do. Stephen Brumad, I've been trying to get hold of Carabao Diversa, but no one seemed to have any. Now it's the wrong time at the moment. Do you know Evert from the Leafcutter group? Yes, I had a big conversation with Evert today about his design with the double glass and stuff. I think the time for Diversa is more around August, Stephen. So, yeah. Hey, Evert. Yeah, he was wearing the nice hand blows. Yeah, I was actually a bit jealous of that. Evert has fungus as donated fungus. Yeah, but that's the nice thing about the ant community, guys. We can help each other out. That's the nice thing about the ant community. June. Okay. June. Okay. recommending Ilias has very good colonies. He takes really good care of them, and also his shipping methods is really good. Next exotic species? Abraham Zonostoy. Yeah, you couldn't. I wanted to get Enkeven, but I don't think I'd be a match for ants. Well, it depends on how much time you have and how much time you want to spend, and how much money you spend. So, yeah. Okay. Should we get going? You can see that the trail is slowing down because, well, most of the ants are in the other outworld scavenging. So, putting the lid back on. As you can see, they are doing a job. From Poland is a long shipping because you're in England, right, Stephen? I wanted to get the Plastidubs, but there were none for sale today. You can spend a lot of enclosures. Very true. Okay, first off, let's do a flex starter. Did you already try giving your acrobands the cork nest? No, I had a very annoying day. Some things in my private life, but also the clavata and the piriformis ending up dead, and some other stuff. So no, I didn't. I do have a question for you guys before I forget. I'm going to show you in a second. It's about the diversa. So, top one. Where are they? Ah, they're over there. Scudularis. North. Yeah, the clavata and the piriformis died both on the same day. Where did you get the clavata? From Ilias Insects. From Ilias Insects. Yeah, I saw the order, Stephen. Right. Custard to gypsum. And start working on it tomorrow. I forgot one thing. Be right back, guys. And I'm back. Who left? Bye, guys. I have to go. European man keeper. Okay. What is the smallest species you got? Whew. I think the Monomorian, probably. Probably the Monomorian. even though these scuds also are not that big. How many species do you have? 27 at the moment. Next up. Oh, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Guys, fetching koi. She's doing it. We got larvae. Very nice. Brood. The Temnophorax are making it hard on me. Why not go into the tube? Hey, Evert. Nice. And then I got the question today from Ilias. How is the Pseudocolobopsis doing? They're doing good. Yeah, it was nice to meet you as well. We were just talking about your epic blouse. So it's nice to go to the exhibitions, see the people behind the names on the Instagram groups and the WhatsApp groups and everything. So, ever consider making a mini lid in the flex starter lid? No, I don't see the use for it, because, to be honest, that they are now using the whole flex starter. They are just telling you that you need to expand, that they are ready for a nest. So that's their way of saying, next step, please. Hello, and archives. Whoa, struggling today. Diversa. Where did you buy that blouse, David? I also want to know. Yeah, we're getting some big soldiers again. Some majors. It's looking better every day again. I'm really happy with that. So let's grab Rita. Oh, check that out. The Ant Archives, a live stream, is one way. So I am able to show stuff. Sadly, you guys are not. So let's get some sugar going. This bottle is a bit weird. I would love to know if it looks epic. Okay, I'm gonna grab the other smiley. Grab some food for. They really love their sugar water. This species is probably one of the eager ones to get the sugar water. No, this is actually a new protein water from the Ant Merchant. It's gonna be called Ant's Vitality. It's gonna be released really soon. So yeah, he gave me a bottle today to test, and I'm gonna check it out during the stream. Good question though. What colony is this? This is Camponotus, formerly known as irritans, but we are not completely sure. So it's a species of Camponotus. Shelf life, quite long. A couple of months in when refrigerated. I need to drink something. Again, guys, thank you all for joining. It's always so much fun to do this on Sunday. Yeah, that's cut up red runners, and I grow my own. I breed my own red runners. You bought an attic vacuum cleaner from Aesthetic Ants. Nice. I bought a couple thinking of selling them, but I am not happy with the quality, so I'm not selling them. Have you got last year's Niger colony? Yes. A very, very special one. I'll show them a little bit later because they're in the other viv in the back. I had to move some stuff around this week, so. Is that a cliche statement? Nah. Okay. I'm gonna put this colony away, and I'm gonna leave you guys with the diversa for a second because I'm still working on the nest. I can't decide. First, let's put everything back. There we go. Where did I leave them? Oh, yeah. So, remember that we couldn't get the same colors again for the nests. So I can't get this color gray anymore. So I bought this color gray and I printed a version to connect to the second one. And then I saw metallic gray. But I'm not completely convinced because to me it looks a little bit, you can't really see it. It's a bit brownish. So I'm still not sure what to do. So last time you guys voted for this one. You think? I mean, it's not black. It really is gray. I have a black nest here. So there's a big difference in it. It's really gray. And there's like a metallic shine on it. Well, it contrasts better with the ends, but the thing is, here you got the insert, so it doesn't matter. And also, this is not really a place where something happens. So it happens in the nest or in the outworld. So I'm not really concerned about the corridor, to be honest. So I might re-pull it on the Discord. Stupid thing is, I still like this one the best, but I just can't find anything close to it. Okay, next up, Harpegnathus venator. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to a large one yet. I was actually thinking of going to another medium and then to a large. Okay. Do you have... Hello, Pleasure. Do you have any infos about rubra? I've never had them. Oh, that's looking good, guys. It's one queen, but I'm not sure if it's a queen or a gamma gate. It's already hard to tell which one it is. I'm looking... There is still one princess. She's right there. She still has her wings. But it's looking good, guys. Damn. They're doing better than before. Nice. If it goes on like this, it's gonna need some more space. How old is Colony? We had them for about 1.5 years, towards 2 years, and then it's always hard to tell because I got them as a small colony, so you don't really know the age for them. I was deciding if I wanted fetching koi or rubra, and I asked in your... Okay, well, yeah. No, I never had rubra, so... Bye, Mark. Talk to you later. So, let's check out the outworld, because last week I released... there they are. Isopods in there. Nice. Let's get the humidity up a little bit. And we can check if we need to get some more red runners in there, because they are eating quite a lot. There's a few red runners left. Some big ones, some small ones. Nice. Cool. I really like the isopods. So, yeah. Harps, check. Let's grab the next one. So, and GB, you wanted to see the Nigers. So, let me grab the Nigers. So, guys, get your sunglasses out. You want to see the Miracle Sisters? Yeah, well, in a little bit. In a little bit. Is it hard to keep? I suppose. Well, it's the first time that I had them, so. Lazius Niger. Damn, they're looking good. Yeah, so my daughter caught this queen last September. And then, yeah, she wanted a pink nest. How could I say no to that? Yeah, these ones are gonna explode. The annoying thing is, this color pink is also not available anymore. It's from the same company. So I need to address that problem at a certain time. So we might make like a rainbow setup. How many times per week do you give them water? Depends on the species, depends on the humidity that I want. Most of the nests 1 time a week. With your bolts, that would look epic. Okay. Do you have the anodized ones? Let's give them something to eat. Let's give them a special one. Campo also, but Campo is a very. There are a lot of different Campo notices. Some like it wet, some like it dry. It's very easy to see. If a nest is dry, it is light gray. When when a nest is wet, it is dark gray. When it starts to shimmer, it's too wet. So, because it's really hard. Sometimes you give it like 3 milliliters, and the next time you give it 8 milliliters. So it's really hard to tell you how many times you should water it. But you should look at the gypsum or the white tongue at the color. Nico's like it quite wet and warm. So 1 or 2 times a week. What do these ants like to eat the best? Red runner and sugar water. And that's what they are getting right now. Okay. On to the next. Whoa, they are dragging some food out. Cool. Let's check out our Camponotus vagus. Whoa. Look at the eggs. Holy smokes. Cocoons. Damn. Do you have fetching koi? Yes. At the beginning of the stream, I already showed the fetching koi. I have a queen that now finally has some brood. Hello, that kid. What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, Jake has entered the building. What's up, Jake? Well, I had a bad week of ants. My podiformis, my clavata, both died, and my I did a double check, and both my Temnophorax nilandri and Nodus don't have a queen anymore. So those colonies are also doomed. We have an escaped worker. Crap, I know I dropped. That's one. No, I dropped the food. That's two. Holy smokes. Guys, watch out with Vagas. They are so fast. Did I get them all? I hope so. Bye, Ant Life. So that's fresh food, but I dropped the bowl. So, not very handy, but stuff happens. Clean the lid of the Outworld before everything gets sticky. So, did you buy anything at Ant? Mr. Jake. And how was AntCon? You got a 15 Queen Polyragus dives? You're nuts. Are you sure you're not gonna regret that? Wow, it is very quiet with the Metallicas. It's not very quiet in there. Nice. Bye, Luca. Thanks for joining. See you next time. Yeah, I hope so too for you. I still want Polyragas, but I wanted Armata so bad, but they're not available. I don't want dives. I want something else. Damn, that's a lot of brute. Look at that, guys. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Damn, 8 cocoons. 8 larvae. 8 big larvae, small larvae, eggs. Oh my. Haha. Nice. Okay. Let's see if they want to hunt for some fruit flies. Get in there. Rare Studor Barbarossa. Today I caught 3 Cataglyphus Nodus Queens. Cool. Okay, I'm also gonna give these girls something extra to drink. A little bit of sugar water. I really love these ones. Send me a WhatsApp, Ben. Because I heard that most of them, there was not a lot of nuptial queens caught this year. These are Retido Panera Metallicas. Really small, but a really beautiful color. Cool. I see some Amatas around, so let's check it out. Diesel ants. Okay. Put you back to the Diversa. And I'll grab the next colony. Okay. Let's check out the drop tails. It's not looking too great for them. I think the queen is infertile. I spoke to the guy where I actually got drop tails from. And he also had them already for a longer time before I got them. And they never laid any eggs. So it's probably a colony that was brood boosted or something like that. And that this queen is actually infertile. Sadly. Because we have not seen any brood at all. Why did the music stop? So, yeah. Wow, we got a major. That's actually an Uber. Okay. Let's check out Sadie. We have brood, eggs, larvae, brood. We got some different costs already there. And then we have cocoons in the outworld. Very nice. One in France and one in Poland. Yeah, I'll check the one in France. Oh, check it out. Thanks, guys. Yes, if you want to do a donation, please do it through the Ko-fi link. It really helps. The poriformis that I bought today was made possible by you guys, by watching the videos, by donating. All the income from YouTube and all the income from private sales of ants that we have and donations goes into new ants. So, let's see if they are hungry. I ordered from France as well, but from Ant and Co. with Daily Express. Yeah. I mean, if you're spending a lot of money on ants, then you shouldn't be worried about spending some extra on shipping. Yeah. That's it. On to the next. Let's see how the Mimico Sisters is doing. Ooh. Yeah. 2 larvae? Or 2 cocoons, a few larvae and eggs. Nice. The species was Curentatis. The funny thing is, we had a discussion about if she should have substrate or not. So we gave her substrate, but she's not using anything inside of the nest. But hopefully workers soon, because we want to get these repletes going. I was hoping to buy some Placidubs today, but sadly there were none available at the exhibition where I was. So she's doing well, so I should get going on the nest. What? Placidubs? I don't know if I say correctly. So let's check out the messy barbarous. So they're using the old nest that I let dry as a seed storage now. Epic. That's what we want. And the brood chamber is looking good. Ben, I agree. It's but shipping is just a mess. It's a mess in the Netherlands, in the UK, in yeah, everywhere. You pay a lot of money, and they still screw up a lot of times. It is what it is. Not much we can do about it. Looking to see the queen, but where art thou? Oh, there she is. She ran out of the nest. So, the seeds went really well, by the way. Those are the hemp seeds. And also the Diversa really liked it. So, yeah. It's usually... Still a messy outworld, though. But they got food. And they got water. Yeah, what's... It's weed. Weed. It's in Dutch. But it's weed. Yeah. So we mixed it up with some grass seeds and with some chia seeds. And yeah, they really like it. Come to think of it, I should also give that to the Leafcutters. We can do that in a bit. Let's give some to the Leafcutters. You guys want to see the Leafcutters? Let's do the Leafcutters. Yum. Leafcutters. So we had a video on the Leafcutters. And yeah, they're doing epic. Estimation 10,000 plus. And here you can see why. Black, 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 black. Black, 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 black. Oh, we need to get some rose petals in there. Need to do that in a second. Antimatters! Woohoo! So the outworld is actually already beginning to be filled up again really fast, way faster than the other one. And we still have one fungus spot. Yes, there are ants running around, but as I said before, I donated fungus to a guy today, and there were a lot of escapees, and I did not really have the time yet to clean everything. But they're staying in a cabinet anyway, so I'm not too worried. Second pod, third pot. And the third pot is filling up, but not really fast. So that means that I'm giving them the right amount of bramble. And I'm really happy to see that. So, yeah. Lundy, Lundy, Lundy. Should I put the phone over there and we can see if they would like some hemp seeds? And I can try my new tripod. I got a new camera stand. So, yeah. But I don't think it's gonna fit. Is it? It is! Yay. Now is the shading going to work? Yeah. So I'm just gonna put some of the hemp seeds in there and let's see how they respond. And with some, I mean a couple of spoons. Okay, should I make a real cinematic view? Where is my light? I'm gonna put the big light off. Whoa. Nice. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a second. So I'm back. Did they grow fast? It goes up and down, but yeah. Have you considered going to the roof and back down? More distance. I want to complete the circle, to be honest. To go all the way around the room. What do I do when my leafcutters when I go on vacation? I'm gonna visit N-Cube soon. Get somebody else to take care of them. That's what I do. Or make sure that they have tons of leaves and put a liquid feeder in there. Yeah. And another quick thing, humidity drops when the temperature is high. So don't put the temperature too high because they will dry out sooner. Just a small tip. I need to drink something. Whew. It's been a busy day. So they are running around with the seeds. But are they actually going into the tube? While you guys are looking over there, I'm also going to give them rose petals in the other outworld. I need to get the bag from under you guys. And crest. No, the cavata died this week. I had a bad week. No, she had eggs and one larvae that died a few months ago already. So she never got further than that. But the poriformis also died this week at the same time. It was a bit weird. I haven't been able to find out why. But it was an expensive, sad week. I did buy a new Poriformis, but she is chilling out because I got her today. So she won't be on the video today. Okay, shall we return to the Diversa and continue the feeding? Or do you want the Leafcutter ASMR? I can't keep up with my fever ants, and I will sell them or give them. How? Well, sell them on marketplace or some WhatsApp groups. You can even sell them in the Discord. Yeah. Hey, can you get me a tip for Tetramorphin by Carinatum? I have 3 queen, 50 to 60 worker colony with brood. Okay. 1 second. So something like this. What do you want to know? ASMR. ASMR is like relaxing, satisfying thing to watch or do. So what do you want to know, Lucifer? What temp? I think it was 24, around 24. I'm keeping mine at 26. And they are doing really well. Because this is my small colony. I'm not sure where it's short for. It's an English term, Ebola, ASMR. Would you get Odontomachus? Well, I had Odontomachus clarus. Maybe a bigger one, but they're not high on the list at the moment. Autonomous sensory meridian response. That's what I said, right? Is that Solenopsis? Nope. It's Tetramorphin bicarinatum. And these girls need to expand real soon, but these are probably going to leave our ant room. So, yep. Humidity. What was the humidity again? You check out my videos. I have a couple of videos called the Tetranators. The information is in those videos. So go to the YouTube, type in Tetranators. Nico. Stubborn Nico. She doesn't want to move. But look at that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lucifer. To be honest, there are so many ant species that I don't know all the requirements for all of them. Because at the moment I have 28 species. It's hard to keep up. So this is our Campanodus nicobarensis. This is our 1 queen colony. And she's happy. Okay. Let's check out the other ones. Because what else do we have in here? Another Tetramorium by Carinatum, which is also looking good. Let's give them something to nibble on. They like a humid area for the brood. Yeah. If you have questions about Tetramorium, Antimatus is the guy. But Jake, do you still have any? Because you had an epic colony. I remember that in the whole Wakushi setup. Was it a Gen 2 or 3? It was massive. Not right now. Damn. I've actually been giving away and selling some split offs. Long live the Tetramorium. Even though they sometimes can be a pain in the butt, it's high on the list, to be honest. Anyone type her name, please. What, this species? Tetramorium bicarinatum. So, we got the harps. Oh, that's not looking very well. That's not looking good. She had cocoons, but nope. Oh, she had workers. Hey. Okay. I guess they didn't develop right. Oh, that's sad. Hopefully her eggs will do something. Don't worry too much. This is one of the breeder setups. Same as this one. And this one is doing better. Way better. Our queen. It's Nessie the Messy. Okay. I'm gonna put you back where the diversa. How many ants can fit in a test tube with a queen? Depends on the species. Meow. Whoa. Okay. They are almost out of water, but they are using the tube again, of course. But then they still have a lot of water here. But what did they do? They put all their junk there. But at least now everything's in the feeding corridor. Carmatagastus racy? Haven't heard of these ones before. This is Carmatagastus scutularis, and they are pretty small. So you can fit a lot in a test tube. Very exciting for my order. I love the modular nest system. Looks really cool. Ah, thanks, dude. We got a ton of orders going out tomorrow again. Normally, I start packing on Sunday, but I went to an exhibition today. and Reptile Expo, which was really cool. Damn. Okay, let's give these girls some sugar water. And I'm going to drop in some red runners. I need to clean this setup. But I need to change this whole setup. And I'm not sure yet how. So I've not bothered too much. As you can see. So my idea is to connect them through a tube to a clean setup. Is that a red runner body? Yes, several. They can spray acid. These ones are also known as Valentine's ants because gaster looks like a heart. But they are also known as scorpion ants because when they are angry, they put their gaster over their head and it looks like the tail of a scorpion. So, Grimagaster scutularis, scorpion ants, Valentine's ants. Why is it moving? Because I just snapped it into pieces. So I have live feeders here. And they are fresh. I don't freeze them. Because some of my ants need live prey. Okay. We get the Philosas out and do some live feeding. So, can I use honey and mix it with water to feed them? Yes, but watch out with honey. You have to dilute it because else it can go wrong. You can use other sugar as well. I got the queen and a 13 workers, I guess. And I outwelled a small. They took a fly leg. Cool. Brown sugar? No, I use powdered sugar. Powdered sugar. What you use on scones or on pancakes and stuff like that. And you mix that with water. 1 spoon of powdered sugar against 3 spoons of water. So, yeah. Okay. Let's grab the Texas bullet ant. Icing sugar, yeah. The Merchants of Death, or also known as the Cigar Factory. Guys, check this out. I didn't know it was this many. Holy smokes. Damn. Incoming. Oh, I didn't know it was this many. This nest is filling up quick. Holy smokes. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna put the diversa away so that we have some more space for these girls. So I'm gonna re-pull the nest color on of the diversa probably on the Discord. And of course for the diversa I flip the drinker. Nice. Nah, these are bigger than transversa. Way bigger. "40 cocoons and still so much brood." There's more cocoons over there. Holy smokes. That's a lot. Hey, Gets, I bought... Oh, you bought it from Ilias today. Oh, he told me. I spoke to Ilias. And you were there before me. Yeah, they're such an epic ant species. Oh, and as a treat for them today, of course, we're going to give them some sugar water again because they like sugar water. But today we're not giving them red runners. I got them. I always forget, is it crickets or grasshoppers? I think it's crickets. Can you find the queen? It's getting harder and harder. The queen is just like 1.5 millimeters bigger than the worker, so it's really hard to find the queen nowadays. It's really hard to find it. So many eggs. Damn. So many cocoons, I mean. Holy smokes. I would love to connect more nests to this setup. Okay. Let's get some crickets in there. Small warning, these ants take live prey, same as in nature. So yeah, they are getting live prey and they are gonna hunt them and sting them. I just hope that they're not too fast. They are really happy with the... The crickets are everywhere. The crickets might be too fast for them. What's with the Carabera? I just replaced them. I put them back in the cabinet. And the Carabera needed nest upgrade. And we are debating colors. Bubbles. Check your video on the colony. Is it mandatory to put gypsum in the outworld? No, it is mandatory to give them some kind of substrate. Because for spinning cocoons, they need substrate. So I decided to use a gypsum based with red desert sand on top so that they could not take all the desert sand. So they are doing really good, Lewis. They are doing really good. When will you expand the Carabera's nest? Probably this week. if I have time. They can still manage a few weeks in there, but probably this week. The first one is going in. And the second one also. Nice. And the third one. And the fifth one in the back. Nice. Do I need to add some extra? Should I add some extra? They're a hungry bunch. Let's add some extras. How long can you have this big colony, sir? How long I had this colony? Ooh. Almost 2 years, I guess. They've been growing steadily the whole time. We're gonna look inside the nest in a second because there's gonna be a lot of crickets there. Oh, they can take them down, Ebola. The question was just, are they fast enough? Because the red runner just jumped. Okay, let's look inside the nest because there's gonna be a lot of. Oh, look at this chamber. It's carnage. Holy smokes. That's carnage. Nice. Okay, let's put these girls into the background. Yeah, but they take the thing is that mostly they take live prey. I know some people that even gave them pinkies and stuff like that. But live prey is the way to go. So crickets, even mealworms, but mealworms consist of a lot of fat, and they don't need a lot of fat. Lovely seeing that fluffy Care Bear brood. Yeah. The queen can live up to 10 years. Holy smokes, I didn't even know that. Okay. Next round of Tetramorium by Carinatum. Check out this. Holy crap. Guys, we need to expand. They're putting the brood over there because there's too much brood already over here. Okay, I'm gonna need to make a note on this one. We got to expand the Tetranators. They're back in business. Tetranators nest. Very nice. Yeah, they grow really fast because they have a lot of queens. They can make their own queen. There's 2 queens right there in the middle. 4, 6. I see 8 in this. 10. Princess over there. Just that shot. Look at that. That's all queens. So yeah, they have a lot of queens, and they can make they inbreed, so they can make queens really quickly. And this does mean that the outworld is just an absolute mess. So I need to go back to a large outworld really soon. Let's give them something to drink. It's always fun to see them get together and start eating or start drinking. Within a few minutes, this whole bowl is going to be filled with Tetramorium. In the meantime, I'm going to cut up some red runners for them because I also want them to grow really fast, so they get quite a lot of food. Tetras don't grow, they explode. True. Okay, it's gonna rain Red Runner parts. Of course, all in the bowl. I'm sorry, guys. There goes the cinematic view. Just raining Red Runner parts. Care Bear don't care. Or Diversa. I mean, Tetramorium don't care. Bipods are large and go to Excel. Look at that brood. I might. If I only have granulated sugar, can I use that at the moment? Then you have to dissolve it into the water. So what you can do is heat up the water a little bit and add the granulated sugar while stirring it and then let it cool down. Watch out, because when you cool it down, it can start to crystallize again. And the ants will struggle with crystallized sugar. So that's why we use the powdered sugar or icing. Can you make it to cereal on proper barrier? Yes, but the problem is that at the moment I'm using talcum powder, and the talcum powder that I am using is no longer available. Are your leafcutter setups good with atta colonies as well? Of course. Of course they are. Until now, they've been... I have a lot of different people buying the leafcutter setups for different species. I've never had anyone complain that a species was not compatible with the setup. Oh yeah, you have attas as well. True. Yep. Okay, what's next? The Monomorium. Monomorium sapacum. They are still hunting for a few of the crickets over there. So there was still quite a discussion going on what this actually is, and afterwards I heard from several people that the Monomorium actually grind up the carcasses. So it's carcass dust. And well, we still have enough brood. Oh, damn. Okay, let's give these girls some sugar water. I still don't know what I should actually do with this colony. They are great at testing the outworld, because this is actually the testing setup for the corner pieces of the outworld, and they are very active. But to be honest, I'm not very intrigued by the species. So, if you disagree, convince me. Why are these epic ants? Can't read any of the messages. Reload the stream, maybe? Did you do progress on the new Salad for Honeypot? No, it doesn't. No, I'm still behind on that. Too many things this week that acquired my attention. I had a wedding yesterday. It was a long time since I had a wedding. My nephew got married, and we had a really nice party. So I'm cutting up quite a few red runners because, well, if we have them, we might as well let them explode, as usual. So they're getting a diverse amount of red runners. Species them all. Yeah, there's something on the checklist probably, but yeah. I just think that I already have quite a few tiny ants, and I like the bigger ones. And yeah, the monomorium is I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Okay, on to the next. Okay, let's check out our 5-queen Nicobarensis colony. And they are packing in this small nest with brood. I'm happy to see, because I see some grain mites running around, but it's getting less and less every week. Are you going to look now for a Clavata queen? I bought the Polyphemus. I'm gonna raise her before I'm gonna buy a new Clavata. Yeah, I want to have a stable Polyphemus colony before I'm gonna buy a Clavata again. I took that decision today. I think it's a lot of money, and having them fail at the same time in the same week was just very, very demotivating, to be honest. So I want to do it step by step. Of course, I bought the clavata from donation money, and the poriformis was gifted. So that's why we had them at the same time. But yeah. Yes, the clavata and the poriformis died in the same week. And also the dangleberries and the renaceans, so the Temavorix nilandri and the nodus are queenless. So those colonies are doomed as well. How often are you feeding the diversa? How do you call it? One day I feed them, the next day I don't, and then I feed them again, then I don't. But if I see that they are very active in the outworld, I feed them extra, because it's just epic to look at, of course. Okay. We are going quite fast, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it's also because, well, I got rid of some of the colonies, so... Wait... Oh no! It is the Flavus. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I think they finally killed off one of the queens. So they are known to be pleo, also known that they can start with more than one queen, but mostly they end up with one queen. And that's a big discussion. Some people say that they are actually poly, but yeah, it went well for 1.5 years, and now they decided that one queen is enough, apparently. Because that looks like the midsection. And that looks like the gaster. Lasius Flavus. I'm still waiting for the Lasius Queen to fly, but the weather is not helping, because I see the mounts in the grass in my backyard, and I know it's Lasius Flavus because I see them running outside of the nest sometimes. But it's been raining every evening, so they're not flying yet. But I think Lasius Flavus is a very underrated species. They are cute, they are active, they don't require a lot of maintenance. So yeah, they can grow really big, but they've been in this setup for a long time now, and they're doing good. They're doing fine. We started with one honeypot species. We got Myrmica cistus semi-rufus. And we are waiting for the first workers. Okay, guys and girls, we fed all the ants. So let's check on the leafcutters if they are eating the hemp seeds. I would like to have some Placoderms, but yep. Are they taking the seeds? I see some running in there, but it's mostly leaves still. There's a few there. It's a traffic jam, guys. Maybe you shouldn't build any fungus in the connectors, you idiots. Well, I wanted to buy some Placoderms today, but they weren't for sale, so. Nah, the bigger pipes doesn't matter. They're gonna stuff it anyway. Tonight, the temperature will drop in this room. Tomorrow, the pipe is empty. And then during the day, it starts to heat up again, and they're putting fungus back in here. They do it every day. You bought them from Ann & Co. Yeah, I was talking to the guy, but we did not come to an agreement. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around because we have fed all the ants. So, forehead. So, thank you all for joining again. Don't forget to watch the video. We got a video on the leafcutters, 10,000 plus worker colony, and yeah, sad week for the clavata and the poriformis. We have a new poriformis. I'll probably show them next week. She has brood. She's quite a bit smaller than our last queen, but yeah, that happens. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna be very busy with orders tomorrow, which is always good, and yeah, I think I said everything. So, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you next time. The Crafting App.